it already does.
Well, yours came up to here on you, right? Yeah.
Neighbors in the Ravenswood area off Masters Drive in St. Augustine know their neighborhood floods.
It floods during a rain. It floods when you have a high tide. And when you put those two together, which we saw just 2 weeks ago, we had tons of flooding up and down this street.
That's Florida Street. In this area, one side is houses and one side is woods. And those woods back up to the San Sebastian River. It's also on that street where an apartment complex called Eco Park is proposed. 12 buildings, 40 units, a parking lot with 80 spots, and a bulkhead.
This is a small parcel of land. It's 6 acres. Only 3 acres are buildable.
And neighbors say that property with all its trees is needed to keep the area from flooding even more.
The water has to go somewhere, right?
We've had these big storms where it literally backs up. Instead of going into the river, it's flooding back up the street. So any kind of building or development is just going to push that water further into the street.
The density is absolutely inappropriate for the neighborhood.
The developer has met with neighbors. The project's environmental consultant tells First Coast News the plan is to construct the buildings on piers or off the ground and not on slabs on the ground. He said when water flows into the property, it will flow under the buildings and not interfere with natural drainage patterns. And according to city documents, city staff wants more information from the developer about different things, including how water runoff and drainage would be managed. The property is zoned for multifamily units like apartments. It has been since the 1970s, but these neighbors say weather and storms have changed since then.
We're getting more frequent storms. They're more severe. This is climate change. We're living it right now.
In St. Augustine, Jessica Clark, First Coast News on your side.
Well, Jacksonville is gearing up.